folks. Hello. Welcome back to another car conversation. I wanted to talk about this special kind of town hall situation that Stephanie Rule and another journalist did on MSNBC with people who have been fired by this administration, current administration, that federal workers specifically. And one thing that I learned that I did not know, which I want to share with you because it's very important. The FDA. So there were these young ladies who stood up, who previously worked for the Drug Administration. So the DA and the FDA, okay? And, responsible for making sure medications are safe for us to take, making sure that, things are properly labeled, making sure that pharmaceutical companies follow the law, etc. Well, I found out in watching this that they were not funded. Their department was not funded by federal tax dollars. Which, remember, DOJ's whole purpose was, to seek out the waste, fraud, and abuse of federal dollars, of our tax dollars. Well, this department was not even paid with tax dollars, but they still demolished, destroyed, got rid of that department. Now, why, you ask? Why? Great question. Because who was paying for it was the pharmaceutical companies. Yeah. So the pharmaceutical companies were funding the Drug Administration. I don't know which president passed this, but it was great. But I guarantee you, this is one of the kickbacks for the pharmaceutical companies supporting Felon 47 in this last election, because now they're getting the money back that they had to pour into the Drug Administration. They no longer have to pay that because the department has been dismantled. And if you still don't care about that, pharmaceutical companies getting a perk after getting half of America addicted to opioids, if you still don't care about that, what you should be concerned about is these people who would monitor drugs, who would make sure that they're properly labeled, make sure that pharmaceutical companies are following the law and not increasing dosage of medications. Do you know when the Sackler family, who is behind Purdue Pharma, do you know when they were finally stopped by the FDA? They were in the process of making an opioid or opiates for children. So I want you to think about this entire opioid crisis that began, 2015, 2014. I want you to think about that. And then I want you to think about the fact that they were developing drugs. And it's continued because people just moved from the opioids to tranq and to fentanyl and to heroin and to other things. It's continued. Pharmaceutical companies started this, okay? And now they are free to do whatever they want to do again. So that's why you should be concerned about this. This administration that claims to care so much about fentanyl coming over the border has literally just given pharmaceutical companies free rein to do whatever they want to do as far as prescription medications that will get more and more of us addicted if we are not careful and we're not paying attention. Because they removed the entire department that was responsible for monitoring that, and they were not even being paid with tax dollars. So there's no excuse. You can't come back and say that look, we saved you, the American people, some money, because they did not. They did not save us any money. And guess what? It's going to cost us lives. Mark my words, it's going to cost more American lives.